Hello guys, it's that guy here. Today I'm going to test the capabilities of two AI giants, Chatgpt 5.2 versus Gemini 2.5 Pro. A lot of YouTubers already made content comparing these two AIs by making apps, videos, and different challenges, but today I'm doing the same thing with a little twist. As you can see, I made a game called Sphere Fight, where characters bounce around an arena and battle using their weapons, skills, and stats to see who wins. Now, I want to see how these two AIs will create their own characters, and which AI is better when it comes to building the strongest fighter. But before we start, I already prepared my own character presets with stats, skills, and weapons so both AIs can understand what kind of game they're working with. So first, I gave Chatgpt my full zip file so it could scan all the contents and fully understand the game. Meanwhile, Gemini can't read zip files, so I only provided it with app.css for the design idea and presets.ts for character information. The goal is simple. Let both AIs analyze the game, then create their own original character. Now, after checking the files, Gemini created its own character called the Anomaly. And bro, this character is insanely overpowered. Just look at the base stats and those crazy skills. I'm going to have to manually add everything into my game one by one. Now let's see what Chatgpt comes up with. Okay, Chatgpt is still analyzing the files, so while we wait, let me quickly show you how my game works. Basically, you pick your character and pick an enemy, then they fight automatically using their weapon, skills, and stats. It's simple, straightforward, but super fun to watch. And once the match ends, the winner is decided. Now Chatgpt is finally done analyzing, so I asked it to create a character that could defeat Gemini's fighter. And as you can see, Chatgpt created Null Architect. What's interesting is that Chatgpt uses percentage-based values, like 0.18 block, which actually means 18% block. That's pretty smart. It also generated a weapon, just like Gemini did, and added its own unique skills. Now it's time to add both characters into the game and see what happens. As you can see, I added them both, and their stats and skills actually look really good. But something interesting is happening. Even though Chatgpt's character has higher overall stats, Gemini's character still got an S rating, while Chatgpt's didn't. So now the real question is, who's actually stronger in battle? To test this, I created a tournament bracket with 8 fighters, and both AI characters will compete. Who will reach the finals and become the champion? Will it be Chatgpt's Null Architect or Gemini's The Anomaly? The fights begin. Chatgpt's character struggled a bit, but still managed to win. Game 3, Assassin wins and advances to the semifinals. Game 4, the Anomaly wins without even taking damage. Bro, not even a scratch. That's crazy. Can Chatgpt even beat this guy? ChatGPT barely survives and wins, mainly because the arena has a 75-second timer, so once time runs out, the winner is decided based on remaining performance. But still, ChatGPT advanced to the finals. Now let's see Gemini's run. Gemini had a bit more trouble this time, but still advanced to the finals as well. Now it's time for the ultimate matchup, ChatGPT versus Gemini in the finals. Bro, this fight is insane. They're going neck and neck, but Gemini is slightly stronger. ChatGPT is getting cooked. Can he still clutch the match? Game 1, Gemini wins. Game 2. ChatGPT puts up a good fight, but Gemini still takes the win. Game 3. If Gemini wins this match, it's over. It's a close battle. ChatGPT is trying its best, but in the end, Gemini wins the tournament. So the champion of Sphere Fight goes to Gemini 2.5 Pro. That was an intense fight. I honestly didn't expect it to be that close. I'm speechless. But unfortunately for ChatGPT fans, ChatGPT lost this one. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to like, follow, and drop a comment if you want a part 2, where both AIs create another character. Maybe ChatGPT will come back with a strategy to counter Gemini's monster character.